Hello, I'm Alex from Instant Theatre Berlin. Today I would like to answer a very common question I hear from amateur actors or from people who are interested in acting and they still didn't start. Is acting embarrassing? Right after this question typically comes, am I good enough for acting? How do I know if I'm good enough for acting? These questions can easily be answered together, so please stick around right after the tzzz. Usually, when people ask, is acting embarrassing, they're already making up their mind. They are afraid of starting something new, as we all are, in one way or another, and they are afraid to get embarrassed, to be put in a situation that is out of their control, where they don't know how to behave. Now, is acting embarrassing? The quick answer to that is yes. Any new activity that you start might be a little embarrassing at first, because it will be a little uncomfortable. You will be out of your comfort zone, you will have to adjust and adopt new behaviors. So of course that can be a little unsettling at first and a little embarrassing as well. So yes, but what you're gonna learn in return is also significant. You're gonna learn how to behave in public, how to speak when a crowd of people are looking at you, how to focus on your task and on your partner and on your character while an audience is watching you. This is a great skill to have. So of course, at the beginning, it's a little embarrassing, but then what you get out of that can be, rewarding. Think about it. Another embarrassing aspect to acting specifically is that you will be asked to explore yourself, to dig within yourself a little bit. You will have to become comfortable expressing a wide range of emotions, for example. So you will be asked to at least recognize those emotions and get in contact with those emotions. You won't have to use your personal emotional baggage on stage. No, this is old style acting. We don't do that anymore. But you might be asked to portray different characters that have very different personality traits than yours, and so of course, that can be embarrassing at first because you will have to behave as a different person, and that is not always comfortable. But again, how much can you learn in return? How much more freedom in behaving and acting in your day-to-day life are you going to acquire in return? Think about it. So now let's move to the next question. Am I good enough for acting? For me, the answer to this question is really straightforward. Acting, for me personally, is behavior. So are you good enough to interact as yourself with your family, your friends, your colleagues? If you feel you are good enough doing that, then acting is at your reach as well, because acting is behavior as well. A different kind of behavior, a controlled type of behavior, but hey, most behavior in our society is controlled anyway. You know that some things are right in some contexts and some other things are wrong in the same context. So acting just has a different set of rules, and of course the purpose of acting is fictional. But aside from that, acting is behavior. So if you feel you're good enough to go to school or to work or to talk to your family or express affection to your family, your relatives, your loved ones, acting is the same thing. There is no other supernatural skill that is required for you to become a good actor or actress, to become an effective performer. I personally have worked with people from very different backgrounds. Rich people, poor people, people who are coming from a medical history of diseases and handicaps sometimes, and they always ended up being effective performers on stage. So this topic is really dear to me. You are good enough for acting just because anyone is. Keep this in mind. I hope this short video could answer some of your questions, but if you have some more questions or you're curious about some topics, please leave a comment. I will do my best to answer in a future video or in the comments as well. Please subscribe to my channel. That will help me making more fresh content on a weekly basis. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.